look at that and read it the way it is, be still and know that I am God. So we're looking to somebody outside. Now if I take this comma and put it here, now read it. Who is God? I am God. Get it? So somebody screwed us up. Somebody took the commas out of a place and put it someplace else so we can worship people outside of us and take away the importance of who we are. That's right. So this is why self-centered's here, to make you, and of course myself, make us realize that we are important. And if we understand that, we recognize also that everybody else is important, and I will not do anything to hurt you, because if I hurt you, I hurt myself. That's it. Anytime we do anything to hurt people, it will finally come back to us. Now, inside of us, there is a system which is erroneously called the lymphatic system. And the word lymphatic comes from Latin, means to be crazy, in plain English. The system should not be lymphatic, but lacteal, meaning milk. Milk. But it is a system that puts fear in us because of the way it is functioning today. Now, if I take milk and do certain things to it, I get what we call the curd from it. And the curd naturally makes cheese. And if we don't process that curd, we could have what we consider cottage cheese, and we eat it that way. Or we can do many things to it, make all different types of cheeses. But the watery part is called whey. Now, just to get away from us a bit, and if we have a clear night, and especially if we're not in the city, and we look up into the sky, we see what we call the Milky Way. Now, as I told you many times, that what we see up there is really an image of us. So this is the type of image we made many years ago, before the earth went sideways. When the earth was straight up and down, that Milky Way had a perfect image of us. But today, the earth is slanted, and the astronomers look out there and they tell us that the Milky Way is tilted. Now these people, if they're such smart people, can't they recognize that the earth is slanted, that what we see from a slanted position is going to give us an image of something out there that's slanted? No, the Milky Way is straight across. We are slanted, and we see that slanted. So that image that's there was broken off from us here now. And this is why some places, especially in the Andes, on the mountain tops, they have carved in stones particular stars that are far out and need a high-power telescope to see it. Yet these people show no signs of ever having a telescope. Only one conclusion, that the earth was not slanted but straight, and this is the way we read it then. It was close by. Now, what is happening in us? As I said, that which we call the lymphatic system, it's best to stop calling it that. Let's call it what it should be called, the lacteal system. Lacteal system, meaning milk. Milk. Didn't the Lord promise us the land of honey and milk inside of us? We don't have milk in there now as we should. So every blood vessel in us has around it this lacteal system. But since it is not the lacteal system any longer, the curding go into what we call the lacteal glands, and they become hard. Now, all of us, if we palpate our necks, we can feel certain glands that are hard. We get an infection, they become swollen. So in there is the curd, is the cheese, is the hard part. Now you can imagine for that watery part, which we call the whey, can't get through. So we have a system here that really doesn't work the way it should.